Test at two terminals of a linear network produces terminals short circuit current equals to 3 amps. Conductance of 0.2 is connected to terminals. VAB equals to 5 volts. So we have a short circuit current of 3 amps, conductance of 0.2 Siemens, and VAB produces 5. What it really means is if I short this circuit, by the way, I have to find the current source and I also have to find out the conductance, okay? But at the open terminals, and if I short it, basically, right, it produces a short circuit current of 3 amps. And because the two parallel sources, the current sources are in parallel, it's actually going to create 3 amp here as well. So I have a 3 amp current source coming in. If I, just redraw this circuit, it's going to look something like this now, right? With this current source, now we know is going to be 3 amps, correct? Okay. Next up is conductance of 0.2S. Now you have to look at the relationship between conductance and resistance. They are reciprocal of each other. They are basically, they reciprocate themselves, the two of those parameters. So if I need to convert 0.2S into resistance, I just need to simply do this. 1 over 0.2, and that gives me 5 ohms, right? 5 ohms of resistance. So hence at the open terminals, now I can draw this resistor and say this is 5 ohms, and voltage VAB, which is basically, the two terminals A and B, the voltage here is 5 volts, correct? Now this also means that if I do the math, I equals to V over R, 5 divided by 5 gives me 1 amps of current flowing here. So we have 3 amps coming from here. 1 amp goes here. So the amount of current flowing in this resistor is simply just 2 amps, correct? Now, because the voltage here is 5 volt and the two resistors are parallel with each other, and we know in a parallel configuration the voltage will be similar, hence the voltage here is 5 volt as well, correct? And I can just simply find out the resistance of this resistor by using Ohm's law. R equals to V over I. V is 5 volts, current is 2 amps, and if I do the math, I basically get 2.5 ohms. And since we have to find out the conductance, I can just take a reciprocal of this. 1 over R is going to give you conductance equals to 1 over 2.5, and that equals to 4 Siemens. So hence the current source is going to be 3 amps and this conductance is going to be 4S. Pretty simple.